Libras, welcome back, Divine Essence Tarot. So we're going to take a look at what energy you guys are currently in and just whatever should come out. All right, let's take a look. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see for Libra. So we have first card out with the oracle cards, child services. It says kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect and abuse. Okay, so this is what we have. Now, this could go a few different ways. Remember, guys, this is a general reading. So if you guys need a personal, in-depth reading, you can always just inbox me, and I'm here for that, okay? But for some of you, this could be that you grew up in the system. You could have been adopted. You could have been in the foster system. You could have been taken from your parents or your parent. Or the second scenario is that someone has called CPS or child services on you, and they reported you being neglectful to your children or your child. This could also be, third scenario is that you're dealing with like a custody battle. All right, I see some of you are divorced, and you could be in a battle with who gets your child, or splitting custody. But it could be that your ex is saying that you're unfit, things of that nature. All right, that's what we have. If it doesn't apply to your situation, that's okay. It's for someone else. The messages are not going to be for everybody. Okay, so if it fits, let me know, guys, in the comments. I always respond. Y'all know I'm very in tune with you guys. Okay, next card we have spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, and your power. So this could be an ex-lover, okay, that hates on the fact that you have gifts. This could also be a family member, or it could be a co-worker. It could be an ex-friend of yours, but whoever it is, they do spiritual warfare on people. They could be into dark magic, definitely. That's what I'm saying. And this is somebody who does spell work, but on the dark side, okay? All spell work is not bad, all right? So just remember, all witches are not bad. There's some people that deal in the light instead of the dark, For me, for example, I deal in the light. I don't deal with anything dark whatsoever. I don't try to throw bad juju on anybody, or try to get revenge or anything like that on people. Let karma play out when it comes to that. But yeah, this is somebody who hates on the fact that you have gifts and they don't. You understand? And so they wish that they did. So this could be someone that either they are doing the magic, or they go to someone, a practitioner, or someone who does their works for them, and they're throwing evil eye at you. So I would just say, guys, make sure for all of my people that are spiritual, make sure that you sage, for example. Make sure that you cleanse your energy. Take your spiritual baths. Make sure you wear your protective gems and jewels and crystals, and make sure, pray up too, because you have to do that. When you're spiritual, you have all type of things that are attracted to you, not just light, but darkness too. So just make sure you're protected, okay? Next card out, we got girl fight. It says arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. Now, again, this could be a few different scenarios. This could be an ex-friend of yours, could be an ex-lover that you had. This could be a co-worker, all right? But this is somebody who I see, they feel threatened by your presence. You don't have to do anything to this person for them to be jealous. They are just jealous of you, okay? They see something in you, clearly, Libra, that they don't have. And so they hate on it, and they start fights, they start drama. They like to keep stuff going. And this is someone you could have gotten to a physical altercation with. And if not, you guys just go at it, verbally. But yeah, they feel like you're the opposition, and it could be that you didn't do a damn thing to them. Libras, because y'all know I'm a Libra sun, so I know for a fact how we are. We do not go looking for trouble, but yet if you bring it to our door, we're gonna meet you right where you're at. Okay, And that's just, I don't have to dig too deep into that, but y'all know. If you know, you know. Don't mess with a Libra, because we are for everybody. Just don't push us. All right, now, this card says, bottom of the deck, carless. It says, no car, repo, car issues. So some of y'all, it's just saying that some of you, Libras, are dealing with car issues at this time. Your car could stay in the shop, you know, all the time. You're just having problem after problem with it. Or some of you don't have a vehicle right now, and that's rough on you. I see that some people have gotten towed recently and or repossessed. Okay. Now, let's look at the tarot. See what tarot has to say, guys. Spirit, please show me what we have here for Libra. What energy are they currently in? Okay, we have 10 of Cups. This came reversed. This card came reversed. So you're not happy right now. A lot of you Libras are very depressed at this time. You could feel very isolated. You could feel very alone at this time. 10 of Cups is also about problems at home. You could be having issues when it comes to your family setting, or even with wherever you live. Like, say, for example, you have an apartment. You could be having issues when it comes to that apartment. Okay, maybe right now you're unable to pay your bills or something to that nature, and you just feel like everything is crumbling, and it's one thing after another. It's not just one thing. You see, there's 10 cups here at the top. This card came reversed, so it shows that you're feeling like you have nothing. You could feel like you have absolutely nothing to fall back on, and it's starting to look really bleak, and really it's getting scary for you because you don't know what you're going to do. I just heard. And it has something to do with your, you could live in the city, or some of you could live in the suburbs. I see a body of water that's by you. Could be a river. But I just see that, you know, right now when it comes to your family, your kids, you're feeling very worried. Tell me more about this 10 of Cups. Also, you feel as though, since a lot of you are single right now, you feel like you have no one to turn to. You know, some of you don't even talk to family like that either. So you feel like you have to carry whatever this load is when it comes to your family setting, your household. You're having to carry that all by yourself. Some of you are single parents. Page of Wands, this came upright. So although you have all of that going on, you're in a place where you want to move forward. You want to grow. You're actually somebody who's focused on your ambitions, and you do have dreams that you want to chase. But right now you feel like you're being blocked. I just heard you feel like you're unable to get to those goals because it's just one thing after the next that's setting you back. Some of you could have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sag. Show me more, Spirit. We have the Emperor reversed. Okay, this could be someone that you dealt with in the past. This was someone who was very mean. You see all that red? They could have Scorpio in their chart, but this person was very controlling, in a toxic way, very controlling. And this is someone who was calculated with you, very manipulative. And it was like their way or no way, which is why you left them and you're single now, because you weren't going to put up with it. This person is from the city. They are someone who handles their business. They're a go-getter. They're not lazy. They're not a bum. But regardless of that, you couldn't put up with their attitude. It was their attitude and the way that they disrespected you is what made you leave them. Their temper was out of control, like a fire. I just heard it was very unpredictable. One minute this person was cool, next minute they were, yelling, screaming, flying off the handle, and you didn't know how their mood would be from day to day or even hour to hour. And so with this 7 of Wands coming reversed, this is someone you always had to feel like you were having to defend yourself. You always had to have your guard up with this person, and which is another reason why you left. This came in reverse. So this shows that when you left that person, you were able to relieve yourself of that. because you don't want to live that way where you have to always be on defense, right?